Three, two, one. Yay!
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and this is Baby Carter's official first video that he is joining for. And this video is super special because I am sharing that we are building a house. We are building our forever home and we are so excited to share more details with you guys. It has been quite the process over the past probably 6 months or so. We actually started the entire process as this little guy was still in my little belly. And so I have a lot of updates to give you guys in terms of why we decided to move, why we decided to build our forever home. We're actually going with Ryan Homes to build our house. So I'll walk you guys kind of through that process, how we kind of picked things out, the design process. Also want to give you some updates. Whoa. Also want to give you guys some updates in terms of the progress so far, kind of like where we are with the status of our home build. If this is your first time on my channel, I do a lot of lifestyle videos on here. I documented my entire first pregnancy. I share things like unboxings or reviews of products that we love. So stay tuned in this video. I'm excited to share this home building process with you. I should preface this entire video with saying Carter may or may not be joining me for this entire video. He is not ready for nap time yet, and I feel like whenever I wait for him to nap, sometimes that doesn't actually happen. So I'm gonna film this video with him. He might be alert, maybe staring in the camera. I think he likes it already. Yeah? So the first thing you're probably wondering is, why are you guys moving? What does the timeline look like? When did this actually happen? So I want to give you kind of a little insight in terms of why we decided to move and build our house and kind of what the timeline was, because here we are, it's November. We actually have been working on this since May now. Ever since I got pregnant with Carter, we honestly just have been thinking so much about our future and like kind of what our life looks like. And if you followed me for any period of time on my social media, you probably know my husband and I have moved like every year or year and a half since we've known each other. So like, I don't know, 5 or 6 times now. I call ourselves professional movers. We are great at moving and it's been fine when it's just been the two of us. But now that we have this little guy, we want to just have a place where we are grounded, where we are stable. We have that stability for our family and kind of a place that we can just kind of plant our roots and grow our family with. I really wanted to have that stability for the next home that we moved into. And so we've owned our past 2 homes, but we've been looking at them as rental properties for the future. And we thought about renting one more time and like moving into one other townhome that we could rent out. But I was like, you know what? We have a little one. Moving with like a baby cannot be easy. I've never done it yet, but I assume it's not going to be easy. So I wanted to move into a home that we could just kind of plant our roots and be settled. I made my husband promise that the next place that we moved into, we would be in for at least 10 years. I was like, I don't want to move unless we're actually going to be here for a period of time, like an extensive period of time. So we're calling it our forever home. But for us, forever is just defined as at least 10 years because it's probably as far out as we can look at right now. And I think I made Emmanuel say that on film. So if I can find the footage for that, I'm going to insert it here so that you can see that Emmanuel has agreed to this too.
I'm Emmanuel Benton. Today is something May, I think.
May 20th.
May 20th, 2020. We currently live in a townhome. We've moved every year since my wife and I met. So probably like 6 or 7 years. We've been home, different home every time. And this next home that we go into, it is what I'm hopeful to be our forever home. And I am making this video as evidence that I am saying that we will stay in this home for 10 years minimum. It seems like something that the kids can grow up for. I have shown that I like moving around, and I do. This is different. We will stay in this next home for at least 10 years. It will be our forever home, meaning 10 years classifies as good enough for being forever. After that, we'll reassess. But at least 10 years, guaranteed. So we cannot move from our next place that we live until I am 41 years old. And that basically means that our little baby boy will be 10, 11? Wow, we'll be old. I'll probably have gray hair, but I'm already bald.
So at the end of May into June, we actually heard that in our community, we live currently in a Ryan home community that is a new build community. They're kind of wrapping up where we live at right now, but there's like this big back There's this back section at the end of our community that they were actually going to expand and build all these new single family homes. And we had no, interest in building a home at that time, but we were like, let's just go look, because it's just walking distance from where we live. And we joined like little VIP list. We could get all the insight first because let's be real, I'm just nosy and I wanted to know what was going on. But then we started thinking about it more. We were like, if we were to move again, we love our neighborhood, we love our area. We're here in Frederick, Maryland. And so we saw ourselves kind of just being here. We were like, maybe we should go look. And I was like, okay, I'm just like going along for the ride. I think it's just like this fun thing that we're doing, not that it's like anything serious. And then it became a little bit more real. We were like, wait, we could really do this. We don't want to wait another year or 2 years or 3 years until we actually have to maybe have another child, aside from Carter. And we actually need more space. By that time, this place will be already sold out. And where else could we see ourselves moving to, like in our, kind of general area? And so we decided to kind of think about it more seriously, and then kind of started the process of just kind of drafting out what our home could look like with the sales rep for Ryan Homes. So basically with Ryan Homes, they give you a couple different like floor plans and home types or styles that they're going to build in your community. So for our community, I think they're building 5 home types. And so we chose the one that's called the Corsica model. And that basically was one of the larger ones in our community because we just wanted to build a house that we knew that we would have plenty of space, would have everything that we need for the foreseeable forever future, right? And with the Corsica model that we chose, it basically has plenty of space for bedrooms, for our home offices. My husband's been working from home right now. I work from home. We like to have like a home gym. So it had everything that we needed in that home style. So we chose that one, and then we basically had to build out the floor plan. So I will show you guys kind of the floor plan and kind of what we chose. So I'm coming downstairs because I want to get the folder out that they gave us with all of the design options and selections that we made. You get like an entire like, hey, you're about to build a home folder. And so the thing that I actually liked about the Ryan Home process is that it's not like a completely custom build. So they do give you like that like roadmap in terms of the floor plan, the home type, some of those things. So you don't have to build like everything and make a decision for like everything, like a faucet or a paint color. A lot of those things are already kind of standard, or you pick like the design package and that kind of gives you those options. So I'm gonna give you an idea. Like this is what our home looks like. Maybe I should do it the other way. Hold on. This is like our home style. So we picked this Corsica model, and then here's like the different ones from the outside that you can choose, like how much stone that you want. This is actually the one that we went with in terms of like the elevations, elevation K. And so it kind of is showing you like where the stone and the siding are and like kind of how the shutters look. And I'll show you guys like the actual colors that we picked. This is the actual color, but they kind of give you ideas. And then inside it shows you like the floor plan, and it will show you options for, you can do like an optional for upgrade of the kitchen, which we did, which gives you like the double wall oven, or if you wanted to do a study, or if you want to do a first floor bedroom. So it kind of gives you all the options that you can choose from, but you can see like the general floor plan is basically already decided for you. And then you just get to kind of like mix and match certain things. So like the basement was a big one where Emmanuel really wanted this wet bar. There's cabinets down here and a sink. And then we made this the workout space down here. So we built this out so it actually has drywall in it instead of just extra storage. And then we made this into like an extra bedroom. So it could be either a home office, but it'll probably just be a guest bedroom for us. So like I said, kind of gives you a good game plan for what to actually do and to choose, but you don't have to like pick every single thing or like exactly the layout. It already kind of gives you like a good guide. And then the other things that we got to choose were like the design, like the finishes for everything. They have like different design packages that they already kind of like put together for you. So you don't have to like see like, okay, what cabinets will match what flooring. For us, they probably had like maybe 4 or 5 that you could choose from. And it is an upgrade for those if you don't want to just do with the base model. And I think the one that we went with was, is it this one? Hold on. It's not this one. We didn't want the white countertops because I was so nervous. And if you have white countertops, I bet they're beautiful. But I was so nervous that I would just like get spaghetti sauce on it, or with kids, like I would just like somehow ruin it. So this is one that we went. It was called the Glenwood. And so let me flip the camera around to kind of show you what it actually looks like, but I'm really excited about it. This is basically what our floors will look like. So it's a darker engineered hardwood than like the one that we have in our current townhome, just for reference. And then this is what the countertops will look like. So again, if you guys are familiar with my current house, it's a little bit lighter than what our current granite looks like. And then this is the tile in the bathrooms. And then this is just like the base carpet color. So it kind of shows you on the back, like in what areas they're going to have all of those like particular granite or countertops or flooring. So this is what we did. We actually went with the white countertops. I'm not sure if I have a picture of that, but picture just white. Oh yeah, here, this is what we got. I'm not sure if this is the exact granite in this photo, but this is definitely what the cabinets look like. So I just thought that they kind of had like all of the options and like designs kind of like put together, because I am just like, I'm super indecisive. I'm not sure that I have like the best design eye. I can like choose from options, but I like don't think I could like put this all together, you know? So that's kind of how the design process worked. We chose our options, we chose the design package, and the same thing with the rest of the house. They give you a bunch of other pamphlets. I'm trying to see if there's anything else exciting that I should show you. They give you lighting options, but I think they were all just like pretty basic. Oh, we also went with a deck on the back. We wanted to have our deck already done. Of course, you could totally add it on like after the fact. You could hire someone to come in, a contractor to do it, but we just wanted to have it already like done when we moved in. So we are going to get a deck on the back. I haven't built that part yet, so I will show you once they do that. And I think that's basically it. I'm just like going through all of the papers now if there's anything else. So basically once you do it, they kind of just like price it out for you, so you can kind of see like line by line what they all have. If they have any deals, they'll kind of throw those in, and then that that's basically it. Once you decide, oh, and then you pick your lot. We went and like walked to it. Where the community's being built, it's literally like 5-minute walk from where we live. So we walked it like every single day, scoped it out. Duncan gave us his like approval on the lot, but we chose one that had a little bit more privacy in the back. We liked that it had like some hills and some kind of dirt in the back that would be kind of more privacy than some of the other ones. And we chose one that we thought we'd be really, really happy with. And so I will insert a clip here where we officially got our sold sticker after we signed our name on that dotted line. We were like, wait a second, do we get a like sold sticker sign? And so they finally gave it to us a couple days after we signed, and we went and put it up, and that was like such a big day. And you'll see that I'm really pregnant in that video. If you're like confused on the timeline, you will see in this next clip.
All right, this is Emmanuel Benton. Today is May.
No.
March.
No.
June 1st.
No.
2nd. Today is June 2nd. Holla's your boy.
What year is it?
2020. I have a sold sticker at our forever home. Forever is defined as 10 years plus. Promise that the next place we live in will be a forever situation, 10 years plus. We're about to put this sold sticker on here. You do it. This is to stability. Also, mom is very pregnant.
I didn't know we were doing this today. The shirt doesn't really fit.
Mom is wearing a camo crop top.
This is so large.
Nice.
I think you put it where it says available.
I think you just like be obnoxious about it and go all the way across.
Oh, so like, should we do this?
No, like even more slanted.
This?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Duncan, what do you think?
Thing is like, I'm just looking for something to eat.
All right, ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! Nice. Nice. Let me do the same thing.
Yeah, pretend you put it on. So at this point in time, we honestly had told no one. So it was only Emmanuel and I that knew. We didn't tell our friends or our family yet. We were so focused on like baby about to arrive, being pregnant, getting ready for baby to be in our home. Also with everything going on in the world, like there was just so many other things that were occupying our mind and our kind of, day to day. We weren't really worried about the home build. That was kind of like just like down the road, like 6 months from now we'll be moving. Not a big deal because we're professional movers, right? We're gonna be moving not until around January, but they have made so much progress. I'm gonna show you guys some clips on what they've been doing over the past couple of months. Ryan Homes, they move so fast. If any of you guys have built a home before or specifically are interested in Ryan Homes, just so they are on it. Like they have their guys out there every single day working on stuff. In our community, they started 2 new homes every single week. So I will put kind of like when they started to get our home ready, when they started to actually put in the foundation and kind of put those braces up and they like laid that foundation of cement. Let me just insert it here.
Microphone check. This is EB. We are at our home. Is this the living room? I don't know. The living room. That's the garage, I believe. Yep. Oh, that's the garage right there. Garage and yeah, that's all I got. I think that's the guest bedroom right there. And this is the bar area right here. Yeah, and this right here is the media room downstairs below here.
So we are on a little walk. Today is November 8th. and we thought we'd give you guys a little update in terms of where we are with the home process now, because a lot has changed since we first initially like picked out our lot and put the sold sign up. And so we're actually walking over from our current house to our house that we're building. It's literally like 5-minute walk, you know?
By my calculations, it's about 2.2 minutes.
So we basically walk to our new house every single day to check up and see what's going on. Carter also walks with us every single day to check up on our new house. So he's down there. You hear him a little bit. And Duncan's over here too. It's a little family affair.
Shout out to the 8-0 Steelers, by the way.
Yeah, it's a good year to be a Steelers fan. Usually we wear these out and get made fun of.
We're not going to talk about Penn State, though.
Not a good year to be a Penn State fan. This is actually our road, officially built. Carter, you want to say hi? You want to say hi in there? Hey! One of these houses down here is ours. That is our house. See it? See it? That's it. So we officially made it to our house, which looks a little different than last time. You want to do a little MTV Cribs?
Yeah. Step into my office.
Oh,
guys.
into the office.
These are rocks. I personally picked out every single one of these. These are going to go in the front of our yard, as you can see.
Oh.
And then we're going to move over to the cement block.
This is the sidewalk.
This is where we do our business. Over here, we like to drop the squat. Trash cans as well. So pretty much everything that you need to live, this property has. Bathroom, trash can, rocks. This is the house, right? So this is the house. It might be a little bit too big for 2 people. But
Well, that's why we have 3 people. Hi.
also, you know, we're going to have a football team. So we don't have to fill the house up with our football team worth of kids, you know what I mean?
So our house is like back there in the corner. You can't really see, but like where that dirt pile is, that's basically where our house is. And there's all these like walking trails as well that are around our neighborhood. So we are pretty pumped about it. So I hope now you get a good sense of kind of where we are with the home build process. Our home is like an actual home now. Like it has the walls up. Inside they started working on the drywall and paint. There's a roof over it. So it's like, it feels super legit, and they're doing a lot of stuff inside now. So we get kind of an update every single week. Our general contractor, he emails us every single week to give us an idea of like what they're working on for the week. And so they are still working towards that mid-January date. You know, this video is getting exhausting, right? But we are still working towards that date, and we will be giving you guys some more updates. So if you have any questions on our home build, please drop it in the comments. I would love to make sure that we answer in the next video. Probably do like a little Q&A. I want to bring Emmanuel in for the video as well, because I know he gets really excited about this process as well. So I will bring him in. I know he has a lot of design ideas as well. My husband is like super into designing the house. He already created a Pinterest board. Like, I didn't create the Pinterest board. Emmanuel created the Pinterest board. So we gotta get on that design aspect. So I will keep you guys in the loop on all of that, bring him in for the next video. And see, Carter, he's ready for a nap, right? So say subscribe, like the video, comment below, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys. What do you think about the new house? What do you think about the new house? You're gonna have your own room. You're gonna have your own room.